hook shop, slicing through the dark. Brooklyn pirates leaving our mark. Keep it hook sharp, ripping foes apart. Gamers in the mix, playing smart.
Yo, 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 it's your boy, Captain Hook, and welcome back to the Captain Hook Show. If you're a long-time subscriber, welcome back to On Board, to the High Sea Mobile Game Adventures. We play the War Strategy Survival games. We play none other than Dark War Survival. Now, today I want to give you a very sweet and to-the-point pro tip, alright? It's very important. When you're in an alliance or a top-tier alliance and you're playing for a very long time, for example, I'm at 145 straight days in server 81, playing for a long time. It's very important for you to show up to events. How do you show up to events, the things that are going on? If you look next to your avatar, there's a calendar. Here it says 5-9. If you tap on it, it will then tell you the events that are coming up for the day. I know I have the Armory today and Biomutant Frankenstein tomorrow, but it's server time. What does that mean to me? What does that mean to you and the viewers back home? It can mean a whole bunch of different things, right? So let's digress. It's real simple. You see that little arrow that has the kind of like yin yang sign at server time? Click it. It now turns to local time. I am in Eastern Standard Time, New York. It lets me know that this Armory Assault is at 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. Right? It also lets me know that the other Armory Assault and Armory 3 is at 1300. 1300, if you don't know 24-hour time, minus 12 or plus 12, depending on what it is. So here, for 1300, you would minus 12, which would make it 1, which means Armory 3 assault time is at 1 p.m. However, I know with internal server politics, we're only going for one armory, to be fair, to make sure that all alliances and sub-alliances and all the top people, make sure they get the buffs of some sort to advance their alliance, which means we're only going after Armory 7, which is at 9 a.m. Now, I'm going to take a second and digress with it. Let me let you digest that for me, okay? All right, 9 a.m. What does that mean, 9 a.m.? See, what kind of burns my grinds my gears is that for me to compete in this game, to stay relevant, there's a 24/7 clock. Regardless of who you are as an individual, I could be going to school, I can be a responsible parent, bringing my kids to school, I can be going to work, or I can be a lazy bum who's disabled and does nothing, stays at home and has a hook hand, which is not the case. Right? 9 a.m. on a Friday morning, Eastern Standard Time, is the worst time to have an event that I need to show up. So I'm not going to make this event. However, the whole server has international people. I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that it's fair to have a server that is comprised of players that are international and maybe these event times rotate or change and the in-game developers make in-game rules so that at least it rotates, so it's not all the time? Maybe it's 9 a.m. my time, maybe it's 9 p.m. the other time. Or should the developers develop a game where the players are categorized in servers based on time zone? So if you are in, say, Canada, New York, Florida, you're in Eastern Standard Time, you're in server 1. If you're in Spain, Portugal, Amsterdam, you're in server 2. So that all the players are in the same time zone and the events that are being set up are responsible outside of real life responsible time. Well, let's say after 5 p.m. What are your thoughts about that? Do you feel that the in-game mechanics, right, for the game is fair balance for your life scenario? However, forget all this rhetoric. If you are in a top tier alliance, you want to go over here, and you want to go to manage, you want to go to alliance list, you want to hit alliance ranking. I'm in DRZ, which is rank 2, which is the top tier alliance. On the top tier 2 alliance, I'm not supposed to miss this thing. And more importantly, also want to call out, if you want to take a look at that, I am in R4, right? Here I am, R4, right? So, with that being said, at 9 a.m., I'm supposed to show up to the event. I really can't. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Sorry, it's just not. I have real life responsibilities. However, if you want to know what the time is, click on it next to the avatar. Its server time is right here. If you don't confuse with that, click onto your local time. It tells you the time it is. And that is a great, awesome, in-game manipulation that you can use to your advantage. Make sure that you never miss an event until you stay in a top tier alliance or get into a top tier alliance. Or rise up the ranks to get into like a leadership position like R4 or R5. And like always, I'm gonna have to catch you on the next time. Yeah. A dang good show. And keep the hook sharp.
Brooklyn scars, stars like the sea chart, king of the plunder, captain with the mean heart, chasing the booty, what a vicious hunt, gold to blue stacked, treasures in the trunk, hook on me wrist, sharper than me wit, sailing through levels, never losing grip, keep me hook sharp, slicing through the dark, Brooklyn pirates leave